Welcome back, everybody, to Empyrion Galactic Survival Alpha 9. I'm an Oldguy Gaming, and we're going to continue our adventure here on the planet Cauldron. So, we did a multiplayer stream on Wednesday night, and we discovered during that stream that there are no planets accessible to Cauldron or to Thermal, which is our other arid starter planet on our multiplayer series, that are within range of a small vessel warp drive, which means that we don't have access to a planet that we can go to get Sathium. So that leaves us with a couple of options then. And just in case you're not familiar with Empyrion and you're watching me for the first time or watching this game for the first time, Sathium's kind of like a mid-grade ore that you need to advance in the game. And until you get it, in decent quantities, you can't really, you can only go so far in terms of, your technology, your equipment, the ships you can build, that sort of thing. So, we could, it's a bit of a conundrum because to get enough Sathium to even build a real basic capital vessel, so that we can jump further than a small vessel range, without being able to go mine it on a planet that has it, would be a huge undertaking. It's possible to do, but what it would require is raiding POIs and scrapping, wrecks, and really that's about it. And I suppose you could go to the traders. You could buy stuff from the traders and scrap those too. But you need a deconstructor for that, and the deconstructor itself requires a fair amount of Sathium just even to build. So it's like, you're almost in a catch-22 situation with that. So I don't have the time nor the desire to do that much grinding. So I've decided what we're going to do is we're going to temporarily leave Cauldron. This is still going to be our home planet. Ultimately, this is going to be our home planet, but we're going to leave Cauldron and we're going to go to one of the temperate starter planets, and from there we can then reach the mid-level planets that has the Sathium on it. So we're going to gather up some materials here, just enough that we can use to build a base and get a foothold on one of those temperate planets, so that we can then at that point take off from there and go get the Sathium that we need. And once we have enough Sathium to make a capital vessel, then we will come back here, we'll make our capital vessel, and then we'll continue, basing off of out of Cauldron here. I think that's going to be our best course of action. Okay, so these refrigerators sure don't seem to keep food fresh for very long. I don't know if they changed that, or if it's only been a couple days since I've been on this server. But anyway, so that's the plan, guys. I think that's going to be my best course of action. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to gather up a bunch of resources. Well, what do we have here? We don't have a ton of resources even here. I'm just going to make sure that I have a good selection of ores and and basic equipment, and then we'll go to the temperate planet. We'll set up a small base there, just enough to where we can get some equipment and get a pad down and start building a small vessel and a warp drive for that small vessel, and then from there we will go ahead and start hitting those planets that have the Sathium, and again just enough to get a capital vessel. Now, in terms of which capital vessel I'm talking about, we will probably start with, let's take a look here. I would like to actually spawn in the Warp Shuttle version 2 if we can. So we're going to have to get enough. We're going to have to get 820 Sath and 475 Neo. The rest of the stuff is obtainable here on Cauldron, but it's those two that we're going to need. Now, we could even get the original Warp Shuttle Micro, which, by the way, this was this Warp Shuttle here was made by Rustimus on the Steam Workshop. The version 2 is basically an upgrade that I made of his design. But they're both very inexpensive capital vessels. This one's just a little tougher, and it's got a little bit more stuff on it than the original one. But the whole point in this is to get you into a capital vessel with very, very little resources comparatively. So that's the one we're going to shoot for, so that we have the ability to, to go out among the stars, so to speak. But ultimately, you know, we're going to spawn back in the big Corvette here that I've been working on in the last 2 alphas. I am finished with the exterior of this ship. And then, so the next big step on this ship is going to be to work on the interior when we get it spawned in. But it's going to be a little while before I'm ready to do that. I'm not going to gather all the resources I need to rebuild this ship. I'm going to admin spawn it in when I'm ready, because I've already gone to all that work and in survival mode gathered all the resources to build it to where it is up to this point. So I'm not going to redo that. I just don't have time to do that. I will admin spawn it in on version 171, which is where I last left it. Yeah, version 171. And then from there, we will continue working on it and continue building it in survival mode. But again, I'm not ready to do that yet. Basically, what I want to be able to do is I want to be able to build a space station and have basic warp capability through the warp shuttle. And once I've established that and I've got plenty of resources built up, then we'll spawn in 171 of the Corvette and continue working on it at that point. And when that happens, I'm not sure. I couldn't tell you. It just depends on, you know, how much we advance in the coming episodes. Okay, so anyway, that's the plan. I'm probably gonna jump in the camo miner here, and we're gonna go hit some deposits. We've got iron, copper, and silicon here. I'll probably just go ahead and mine those deposits, and then what's this? Oh, unknown helix. Okay. Just so we have a good supply of those ores, and then we will make our basic components, and then we'll travel via teleporter. We will travel to one of the starter temperate planets. I haven't decided which one yet. I don't know if it even really matters. Build a base, build a ship, and then from there go get our sathium. And we'll have to, we'll probably have to hand drill it. Well, I don't know. I might actually bring enough stuff just to set up a platform so we can spawn in a miner. I don't know. There's pros and cons to doing that. I'll have to figure that out later. We'll see. But anyway, let me... Oh, I guess I better pick that motorcycle up, huh? Let me spend a little bit of time off camera gathering those resources, and when I'm ready to teleport to the temperate planet, I'll bring you guys back at that point, and then we'll see what happens. Okay, so I'll be back in a bit. Okay, guys, we're back. And I think we're ready to roll. So, I have... let's see. I've made a base core, a fuel tank, a Jenny, a couple capacitors, a large constructor, a couple guns, ammo box, some ammo, solar panels. I have about 327 blocks. That's all I had the material for. So we'll have to make do with that to get started. Bringing a little water with us. And... a full stack of iron, about a half stack of copper, and a little bit of silicon. Silicon's the thing I have the least amount of. I got plenty of iron. I'm doing well on copper. Most of that we got from hand mining, and then just a little bit of silicon left. So that should be enough to get us started. So again, the plan's going to be for us to teleport to one of the temperate starter planets on our server, set up a small base. I have the most basic small vessel cooking up, prefab small vessel cooking up in the factory right now. So by the time we get over there, get our base started, this should be ready to go. The first plan then will be for us to just jump in this sucker, go to the moon, get some cobalt and some promethium, and then come back, build a small vessel warp drive, pop it on. Oh wait, I don't want to get in this thing. Pop it on that small vessel, and then at that point we'll head to a planet and start looking for sathium. So that is the plan, Stan. So let's jump on our bike here, and we're going to head over to the admin teleport station that was set up for myself and Stock to go between the CC planets and the multiplayer planets. Cauldron, the planet I'm on right now, is a CC planet. Content creators, what that means, of course, basically for YouTubers. Whoa, okay, there we go, in the drink. Yeah, this the area right around my base here is a little rough for getting around on a motorcycle. There's like these little gullies here, and some of them have water in, as you can see. So we have to kind of get out into the open desert here, and then we'll be good to go. I didn't have to lay a core down, you know, for distant structures, I'd build like a little roadway or bridges, but I don't want to do that because, you know, then we'd have to also set up cannons to defend them because the drones would attack him, and it wouldn't work too well. So, all right, where are we going? We are heading. Actually, we want to go this way. We gotta find the admin station. Where's the admin station? Oh, we're heading straight for it. Okay. Why don't I have that marked? I should probably mark that. I thought I did at one point. Yeah, we, like I said, we discovered that. I mean, after I went to a fairly significant effort to get all the materials to make a warp drive for the small vessel we have on the multiplayer series, we then discovered, wait a minute, there aren't any planets within range of the small vessel warp drive that have saphium on them. I was like, oh, that's not good. So I decided to come up with plan B here, and that is to go to the temperate planets, set up a little outpost there. My plan is to have low impact on the temperate planet because we have other players that play on those planets, and I don't want to, you know, I don't want to mess things up resource-wise. Man, that guy's loud. Okay, here we go. Let's put... Now, you know what? I'm actually going to take that motorcycle with me. Okay, so we can either go to Mokor or Garak. I don't really know if it matters. I'm trying to get a hold of somebody on my Discord to find out which one of those planets has the least number of players. But I haven't gotten a response, so you know what? Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Mokor, Garak. Mokor, Garak. Let's go to Garak. No reason. Just picked it at random. Excuse me, I've got a... I've been fighting a cold the last few days here. Okay, here we are on Garak. There's Jennifer. Doing a little dance. How you doing, Jennifer? I don't know if that's what her name is. Let's see. Let's head on out of here. Ah, look at this green planet. Green all over the place. Okay, so what do we got there? We got an alien tower. We got an unknown structure. We got lots of ore. There's Stock's base. So, hey, actually, you know what I could do? I wonder if I could just go hang out with Stock in his base, because we're in the same faction. And then I wouldn't have to make another base. And I should probably check with him, make sure he's okay with that. Let's, hold on a second, guys. Let me see if I can actually get a hold of him. The main reason for me doing that, again, is just to... Oh, we got drones coming in. Just to have a small footprint on this planet here, because I wasn't intending to come to the temperate planets at all. Where are those drones at? Oh, we got a gun up here. The gun will take care of them. I just noticed that they were coming in on the map. I'm going, whoa, crap, there's drones. Let's make sure we're not standing in their line of fire, though. There they are. Boom. Yay for rocket turrets. In fact, let's go loot those guys. Why not, right? Free stuff. We don't need that. We don't need that. I will take both of those things. Got a full inventory here because I was planning on building a base. That cobalt alloy for sure. Dang, there's not a single thing I want to give up here though. I suppose we could top our food off. Let's just do that. get more of that easily. Oh, I've got room on my toolbar. Never mind. I'm glad I looked at that before I threw stuff out. Beautiful. Okay. Okay, well, let's see. Let's go up to Stock's base and let's check it out. And if it doesn't seem like that's a good idea for me to do, then I'll just do my own base. I'm sure he wouldn't mind, but I don't, you know, I should probably ask him first. I don't want to just assume, you know, what they say about assumption. But let's go scope it out and see what he's got going on. And I will, see if I can get a hold of him on Discord here and find out if he's cool with that. Driving and texting at the same time, that's not a good idea. I'm gonna crash into something, I'm sure. I sent him a message on Discord. We'll see if he sees. Oops. We'll see if he sees that in the next couple of minutes. And if I don't hear from him, then I won't intrude. And we'll just find another spot to plop everything down. It's not a big deal. Man, look at all the greenery on this planet compared to our desert planet. In fact, this is the first time I've been on a temperate planet in Alpha 9. I've started off in the desert and I haven't left one. So it looks like, I don't know if this is different than before. It looks like there might be more trees than there used to be, perhaps. I suppose it probably depends upon where you're at there too. What size is this planet, by the way? See, these are the two planets that we can get to that should have, you know what I'm talking about, the ores and shit, or the sapphire. My brain's not working today, you guys. Where the hell do I go to see what size? Oh, it's a size 4. Whoops, we got incoming. Yeah, so it's a big planet. Well, that's good from the standpoint of there's more space. Probably not a big deal if I set up and have a small operation here anyway. Well, let's just go see what Stock's got going on here and then we'll make a decision at that point. Almost there. He's got like a, wow, this isn't really much more than a pad. That's really all it is. It's just a pad with a constructor and some basic stuff. He's got a little SV going on there. What's down here? Whoa, I don't think we want to go down there. Has he got like a little mine or something? Looks like he started a mine here. Alright. Well, he's got a few resources in there. But I don't want to take his stuff. Okay, our small vessel just finished. So here, let me see if he found my text. Another friend of mine answered. He says it'll cost me $4.99 a month. Mythical. All right. Well, you know, this isn't really a full-blown base, anyways. It's just a a platform he has set up. So I'm going to actually go ahead and just go with plan A and we'll make our own base. So let's see, where do we want to do that? Oh wow, there's a Promethean deposit. And it's a full Promethean deposit. We might need to tap into that because I don't really have any promo at all. There's another full promo deposit there too. And another one there. I'll be honest, I feel like a little bit of an invader here though, because I'm not supposed to be on this planet, I'm supposed to be on the desert planet. I mean, by my own, I'm the only one that made that requirement for myself, but like I said, I mean, we'll have a minimal footprint, that's fine. I am going to go grab some of that Promethean. I'm not going to mine the whole thing out though, just so we have a little bit. So maybe we should do that first before we don't have any room for anything now. Yeah, we probably better build our base first. And I might just plop down right on the north shore of this lake here, because it's as good of a place as any, right? So let's head on back down towards that lake. So that way we're near water. Little tiny patch of sand there. I don't know what all this business is about here. Probably just quest stuff. Let's not get too close to it. But if we can be down here by the water and maybe in some trees, it's just going to be a real basic base, but there's no reason not to have it in a nice location, right? Right along the shore here. Oh, there's one of those plant dudes. I haven't seen them. Those guys aren't on the desert planets. How about if we build right by where this rock is? Oh, we got some night raptors there. You know, and actually, now that I think about it, in terms of critters, anyway, temperate planets are actually more dangerous than desert planets. So I've got a lot of stuff out at night. The only thing out at night that'll eat you is the Otugs. Those guys will eat you anytime. It doesn't matter if it's night or day. Alright. What do you have, man? Got some good seeds, but I don't have room for it. Too bad we didn't have storage on the bike. That'd be cool. Okay, well, oh shit. Forgot about the raptors. There's two of them. Let's get a little range. What the hell is that thing? I don't know what that Okay. Well, we might as well pull the meat off these guys. I don't have room for the egg. There's a silicon. Do I have any silicon ore? No, we'll hit that later. There's two of them there, actually. Where'd the other dino go? Three of them. Very nice. I don't know. Okay, well, let's go ahead and build right here on the shore. And, yeah. I think this will work. Is that one of those shoot the stuff out of his butt bugs? Oh, man. He could put the hurt on us if he wanted to. Let's grab our core. We'll just have to keep an eye on him over there. Okay, so I don't want this, I don't want up fairly high, but not super duper high. We want to be right on the shore, like a beach house kind of idea, or back in the trees. What was that noise? I kind of like the idea of being on the shore. So how about, boom, right there. That is where we shall start. I don't have my lawn mowing tent with me. I left that back at the ranch. Okay. Let's get a bike close by. Just in case something shows up, we gotta make a run for it. Oh wait, hold on. What am I thinking? All I have to do is pick that up. I keep thinking I'm in 7 Days to Die. Okay, so let's jump up on the core. You keep your distance there, pal. Those guys really hurt, so I'm a little worried about him. Okay, let's grab our blocks. We don't have a lot of blocks here, so we're gonna start off pretty small. So let's just go. We'll go out 3 that way. 2, 3 that way. Oops. Yeah, I think that's good. We're gonna want to make a pad too, so. Let's get some walls up immediately. So we have some protection from that fart bug, as some of my friends call them. We have a doorway leading out to the water, and then we'll have some kind of a dock structure out there. And then we have another door here. And again, like I said, this is just going to be a real basic, nothing fancy, little outpost for us. Good. And we have 184 blocks left. And we'll just make ourselves a pad coming out this way. We get XP for setting blocks down? I didn't know that. That's interesting. Okay, I want to put some supports here, not necessarily because I need to, but just because for aesthetics more than anything, I guess. The game doesn't require that I do that, but I think it just looks a little more realistic if you do. Alright, and then what we'll do here is we'll just kind of put a little, like a deck out here. This is more just for funsies than for practical reasons, so maybe we'll just make it that big. I want to actually mine that silicon too. Okay, that should be good for that. Now, let's go ahead and put our stuff down. So we want our fuel tank. Put that right there. We'll put the Jenny right above it, up here. Let's flip it this way. Let's see. We'll put the capacitors. Where do we want to put those? Maybe we'll put them along that wall there, I guess, up on the ceiling. This is going to be, like I said, it's going to be a very compact base. And not fancy. Nothing fancy, just function. That's all we're after right now is function. And I might put 2 more there later. We'll see how things go. Okay, over here let's put our constructor. And oh, you know what I didn't make is I didn't make a storage container. All right, we'll have to do that. And let's see, what else we got? We got a, oh, there goes our timer. Let's put the ammo box. No, I don't want to do that. Let's put it, we'll put the ammo box there, and then we'll put our cargo container there for feeding into the constructor. And then we could probably, if we wanted to, put another fuel tank there. I don't think we'll need to, because this is primarily going to be a solar powered deal. You know what though? Shoot. Can I make a cargo constructor with the survival? I hope so, or I might have to go all the way back. I'm pretty sure I can. I should be able to. Here, let's set that facing this way. Alright, so base. Yes, I can. Okay, we just need steel plates, so we'll just put a couple of those in there, and we'll make a cargo box. Here, while we're doing at this, let's kick this meat up too, before it goes bad on us. Big guy here, pop him in there. Beautiful. Okay, now we can load all of our stuff in here. We'll put the wood in there. I think that's it for the components. Let's put the ammo in here, and let's get the gun set up first, and then I'll let you guys go for this episode. This to be a ramp block like that. I don't want to stand outside because of our bug friend over there. Okay, well, so we'll do our usual turrets on the corner deal, and probably 3 high is good enough. Let's go 4 high, because why not, right? Alright, so flip this around that way. And 1 more. Excellent. Okay. Let's get our cannons up here. I like to use the retractables just for the hell of it. Not really any good reason, because I don't leave them unretracted. Okay, we should be ready to fire this sucker up. Let's go here. And we'll just throw... And we better throw a little more in there. And we have power. Let's set the cannons to aliens only. Turret, turret, turret. Apply to group. Okay. Now we want to assign this container. And I want to make a couple of doors for starters. And while that's happening, let's get our solar panels up on the roof. He's coming this way, isn't he? You know what I probably should do, actually? Let's go ahead and have our cannons take care of him. Devices, turrets, predators, apply. Now shoot that guy. You can shoot him any time now. Is he seriously not within range? I do have those things turned on, right? We got bullets. Turrets are on. Huh. Maybe he's not in range or something. I would assume he would be considered a predator. He attacks you. He's aggressive. He attacks you. We want this door to be like that. Alright. Well, let's go over on this side then. We got to figure out which... I'm going to guess that this is actually the right angle here. Yep, we got 4 green squares. Nice. Okay. Because this space is so small, I'm assuming that's probably going to be plenty to give it basic power anyway. And I'll even keep this thing turned off when we're not here. What do we need now? We should probably make ourselves a food processor, a refrigerator. We don't really need an O2 station down here on this planet. So we'll keep things minimal. I might actually make 2 more of those, though, just so we get plenty of power stored up. Oh, we should make yeah, we should make one of those too, so we can set a spawn point and have a place to heal. So fridge, and then 2 more capacitors. All right, guys. So I'm gonna let that stuff finish up. When it's done, I'll put it in place, and then I think we'll be ready to spawn in our small vessel, which is ready to go right here. And our first task will be to go to the moon and get some cobalt and some promethium. Or, well, you know what we could do? We could just use our hand drill and tap into some of the promethium here on the planet. I'm not going to clean them out. Well, on the other hand, if I do though, then we should get promethium meteorites. I need to confirm that with Common first with our admin before I do it. So I won't exhaust the whole thing. I'll just take about half or so. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed this episode. If you did, hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. Come and hang out with us on Discord, and come and hang out with me on live stream. I do live stream several times a week on Twitch, including Empyrion, typically on Wednesday nights when we're doing the normal schedule. The schedule's been a little weird because of the holiday season, but you know, when we get back to normal, that will be the plan. Empyrion on Wednesday nights. All right, guys, thanks for watching. Oh, don't forget, did I say don't forget to hit the like? I think I did. Like button and subscribe. I'd appreciate it. And anyway, we'll see you in the next episode. Bye-bye.